I think we have a contest to review. Is that what we're here for?
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I thought so. The this contest we've been running for I think about 15 years. And I've been reviewing these contests for about 15 years. And generally these reviews generally in the contest, we get many, many hundreds of auditions, of submissions to the contest, entries. This time we had 60.
Oh,
So are that many people concerned about a word that's difficult to pronounce? If so, here's here's a lucky. This is lucky. If so many people are scared of figuring out a difficult to pronounce word, and if you don't mind taking the extra effort to figure it out, then your luck is because they're I don't know, trying to make a play on words which is not working out very well. You should capitalize on someone else's laziness, is what I'm trying to say. If other people aren't going to take the time to do it, then do it yourself. We typically have, let's say, 300 auditions, a couple hundred people on these reviews. This time we have 60. It's a fifth. So you have a what's it like an 80% better chance of winning the audition because you're willing to go the effort and submit an entry or submit an audition. So take the effort, everyone.
my
Okay.
manager just hopped up on the table.
A dog or something?
Cat.
Cat. Okay. That would be a fun manager. Okay. So let's do this. I think probably most of you know what we do. Every 3 months, we run this contest, and we come here at the end of the contest, a week after the contest has ended. It ended 5 days ago. We listen back to all of the entries. We break them down. We figure out what's good about some, what's not so good about some. Ultimately, we pick a first, second, and third place winner, and those three people win some good prizes, good stuff, good products at Edge Studio for demos and classes and things. When we listen through these, even with 60 entries, you will find it starting to become boring, and I hope it does. I hope this is your first, if this is your first time reviewing this contest. I hope it becomes boring because you'll realize what we go through when we cast. If we have 60 auditions to listen to, it can be boring. So we go pretty fast. So we'll begin listening to just literally a second or two of each audition. I'm not exaggerating, a second or two. And as we go through, you'll find yourself starting to say, after a second or two, nope, that person's out. Or maybe that person should be shortlisted. I want you all to train your ears so you spot these things that we spot. For those of you who have been back and done this 2 or multiple times, you know your ears get trained very quickly. Okay, I'm letting more people in here. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. In fact, here's a question I've never asked. For those of you who have done this contest before, what would you tell someone doing this for their first time? Anything. Pay attention, use your ears, listen carefully, let other people respond first or you respond first. What kind of things would you tell someone who's doing this for the first time?
Have fun.
Yeah, have fun. This should be fun, but more importantly, you should learn. Okay, so you're not speaking up. So what happens if I've never done this and I'm not the teacher? I dial into this call and I say to all of you, oh, the teacher's not here yet? I don't know. Like, I was thinking of blowing this thing off. I don't really know what to expect. Like, is it worth staying around? Like, is it worth it? What would you say? Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's worth it.
You're a bunch of voice actors. Talk, 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 talk. Yeah. So what is the interesting thing for those of you who are doing this for the first time? I know some of you have been on this class before. What would you say?
Make sure you listen. Just make sure you listen to everything.
Yeah, excellent. What else?
Find the commonalities, the things that come up every time, and those are the things either that are positive that you add to your repertoire, or you
Yes.
find things that are positive to eliminate.
Yep. So maybe
Or,
write them
excuse me,
down.
the negative things. Yeah.
Yeah, write them down. Yeah. We're gonna move quickly. So I would have about to say a writing instrument. It's kind of weird to call it an instrument, a pen or pencil or type it out. Yeah. We have 60 auditions to listen to. Let's begin by looking at the contest script. How many of you here on this call have participated in this particular contest? How many of you submitted an entry in this contest?
This is my first.
Okay. Yeah.
It's my first time entering as well.
Great. What was it like? That was Kevin. Kevin, what was it like entering for your first time?
Well, first, it was an intimidating script for the first time.
Yeah, sure was. Congratulations on going
First
for it.
thing I did was I actually Googled the word Udaipur to learn how to pronounce it.
Good. How many of you did not look up the pronunciation and you're not certain you had it right? Anyone?
Oh.
Okay. Let's take a look at what this script is, okay? I'm going to share my screen. We're going to spend just a few minutes on the script and then we'll get to the auditions. So interesting, my share button is in a whole new location. I shared my screen with someone about an hour ago, and it was on the right side of my screen. It is now on the left side. It's so weird. So look at this. Here's the script that was this month's contest. I didn't know how to pronounce it, but I did a little work on that, and I found this. I'm going to enlarge my screen a bit more.
That's still not right, David.
Rupa will know. Rupa just won a big national commercial. Rupa, how do you pronounce that?
It's Udaipur.
Udaipur.
You would say it with an H, with a Y rather, like that?
No, there's no H.
Udaipur.
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
Udaipur.
Udaipur.
That's Jindra, is that correct?
Yes, that's me. Hi.
Jindra, how do you say it?
Udaipur.
And Rupa, say it again?
Yeah, that's about right. Udaipur.
Okay. Does anyone else speak Hindi?
Yep.
I speak Hindi,
Yeah.
but in Hindi it's pronounced differently.
Okay. So there could be
Udaipur.
multiple ways.
Yeah.
So very often there are multiple ways to pronounce a word, right? A client may say, do you want the American pronunciation of this? And even then, do you want the American English pronunciation, the UK English pronunciation, the Hindi pronunciation? Does anyone know of any other way to pronounce this name?
In Hindi it's pronounced differently, for sure.
How is it pronounced in Hindi?
It's Udaipur.
The
It's
D is
the.
a little like the, yeah.
It's not
Uh,
D, it's the Udaipur.
Dharmendra, am I pronouncing your name
Yes.
correctly?
Yeah, you can say Dharam.
Dharam,
Yeah.
okay. And how would you
Yeah.
pronounce it? I want to hear everyone's different. Everyone's saying it the same way, but it's fun. It's good for me at least to hear it from different people say it. Dharam.
So yeah, that D will be just like the article the, but it's still not exactly that the, but that is the closest.
Yeah.
Can I hear you say it, Dharam?
Yeah, the D will be
No. I mean,
pronounced as
say the whole name.
Udaipur. Udaipur.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, it's Udaipur.
Priyanka? Let me
Yeah.
hear you say it again, please.
Udaipur.
Okay. Does anyone know how to pronounce it? Well, is there an American English version? Or is that how you're pronouncing it for us? Because Rupa, you said that it's different in Hindi.
So we all of us who pronounced it differently, that was how you say it in Hindi.
Okay. And how would you
But
say it
how-
in American?
In the
can
American
become
English, it
Sorry.
would be Udaipur.
Yeah,
Okay.
it becomes the mostly in American English. Anyone would change the D to the.
But David, I did keep in mind that your script details. A brief said pronounce it for American speaking audience. So I didn't change the pronunciation.
Yeah, so this is everyone, this is what the directions said. Anyone else out there know how to pronounce the word comfortably? Okay.
Udaipur.
From someone, so I'm Australian. Hi, everyone. Um, my best guess on the word would be Udaipur.
Very interesting. Okay. This makes it hard. This really makes it hard. If you are given, everyone listen to this, if you book a client and they own a travel agency, they may plan on giving you hundreds of videos, each of a different location, each of a different city. There could be lots to learn. In the old days, going back 10 years ago and further back, it was very customary that our clients would give us a pronunciation guide. Now we rarely get the pronunciation guide, maybe 1 in 10 jobs when we need it. We ask for it, and then maybe another 4 of 10 jobs we get it. So we end up with the pronunciation guide half of the time. Sometimes we request that the client be on Zoom or some connectivity software with us when we record, so they can approve it right then. We have clients who can't make it to the sessions. They don't send a pronunciation guide. We do our best. We get it wrong, and then we have re-records. It happens. We all do our best. So this is also the longest script we've ever had for a contest. I decided to let a long play go. Okay, so this was the script, and there are a few words here that are, these are not words that are easy to pronounce, which is probably why we only had 60 entries this particular contest. Okay, before we begin listening to all 60 auditions, does anyone have any questions? I'm going to stop sharing so I can see everyone here.
I have a question and I can't see where to raise my hand.
Mary, I want you to ask your questions out loud.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't even be looking at hands and things. Just ask.
Okay. I did not enter the contest, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be here, but I want to be.
You can be here. I think, who wants Mary to be here?
Yay, Mary!
Okay,
You can
Mary.
always learn something.
Yes.
Yes.
Mary, you can't leave now.
Thank you.
You're stuck
I'll
here.
answer you later, Mary.
Okay, listen, I love open calls. I want everyone's microphone open, but if you have any talking in the background or noise in your background, then mute your microphone. And Mary, you bring up a good point. I usually talk about that, and I just forgot to today.
Okay.
It's really important to know I'm not going to be looking at your hands raising, or I'm not looking at the chat. If you have a question, ask. Treat this like a class that we are in person. We have 60 auditions, as I mentioned. I'm going to play one at a time.
Hi.
Just 2 or 3 seconds of each one.
Hi, can you hear me?
You. Yes, we hear you, whoever's talking. I will give you the initials of the person.
It's Tom, Thomas Holtz. Tom.
Hi, Tom.
And my question is a little off track. I took the course back in 2019, and I'm reconsidering taking it as a refresher because I think a lot in the business has changed. But can you say something about how AI has influenced the business?
Yeah, I'll talk very briefly about that, and then we'll keep going on. AI has absolutely influenced the business. I can't think of an industry that it hasn't influenced. That said, it's taken away the work generally it's taken away the work, Tom, where clients don't care about directing. By the way, I'm getting an echo from someone.
Yeah.
Mary, I'm going to ask, Mary, can you mute your microphone? It might be you. Mary, mute your microphone, please. And then also Jindra. Oh, that did it. Mary, thank you. Okay. Mary, it's ironic that I mentioned to you to keep your mic open, and you're the only one who has to keep their mic closed. Sorry. But if you have a question, please just unmute and ask your question. If you want to interject, just unmute and interject. Otherwise, then keep your mic closed because it was causing an echo. Tom, AI is being used for voiceover jobs when client direction is not necessary. So, for example, if you call a company, if you call your local grocery store and the voice prompt says, for sales, press 1, for produce, press 2, for the frozen section, press 3. That stuff doesn't really need direction. That doesn't necessarily need a director to say, try the first word with an upswing and try the second word with more smile. And we'd like a little dramatic pause there. And you don't really need to direct that stuff. It's plain. And so for those jobs, a lot of that work has gone to AI. The jobs that have stayed with human voice actors tend to be the ones where a client wants a director to record. There's a client somewhere who wants the human input. They want different versions, different alternates. Try it up, try it down, try it faster, try it slower, try it with more smile, try it with less smile. So audiobooks have remained generally rather human. Ooh, I almost said AI. Good thing I caught that. Audiobooks where you need direction, human input, characterizations, and emotional changes. Those have remained human voiceover. National commercials are human voiceover. Audio dramas, video games, cartoons, jobs where a lot of documentaries, because that human element is so important. Interestingly, the one big genre that I question is e-learning. E-learning historically has been possibly the largest, like the number one largest sector or genre of voiceover. And some of it was moving over to AI. However, studies, at least the studies that I've seen so far, suggest that when students or recipients of an e-learning course listen to e-learning videos, they retain 30% more when they listen to human voice versus AI voice. If that study continues or if studies continue to support that, I'd have to imagine that all e-learning companies will stick with human voiceover. There's something about human voice that just connects better to human voice.
Yeah.
Our two, at Edge Studio, I should say, our two biggest clients are both e-learning companies. And they have both swore to us that they will never go AI. Absolutely never. We have signed contracts with them that we will not use AI in our editing, in our processing, in our fixing. So if a voice actor who we hire human voice actors. If the human voice actor mispronounces a word, we are not allowed to have AI fix the word, which means if I hire someone 10 hours away and they fly into New York City for 3 days of recording, and then we realize, oh crap, one word is wrong. They're coming back. We cannot use AI to fix it. We're under contract for that. They are absolutely determined and focused on staying with human voice actors. I don't know what's going to happen in 5 or 10 years, but I'm telling you, we have 5.5 years left on our lease. We're not going anywhere. We are slammed right now, our production department. We are unbelievably busy. Thank goodness. So yeah, I think we're, like I said, I don't know the future, but we're here right now and we're going strong. Okay, let's get back to, my pleasure. Okay, here's what we do. We're going to listen to each audition. I will play just a couple of seconds. I will stop it. I will give you the initials. I want you to take note of the initials that you like. If you hear someone's initials that you say, oh, that person sounds pretty good for that script. That's great. Then mark it down. At the end of this class, we're going to do a quick tally and figure out who collectively could win first, second, and third prize. I get final say. I may go against everyone out there. If I do, though, I will explain why. I will let you know what I'm hearing that maybe other people are not hearing. By the time we get to number 60, it will be boring, like I said, and you will learn even more. Okay. I'm going to put that script back up right now, so we can all look at that script while we listen to the auditions. Okay, I'm going to keep this part up. This is the most we'll listen to. I want to test my software right now. I'm going to flip to a different screen. Hopefully, when I flip to a different screen, you don't see a different screen come up. I'm hoping that you continue to stare at the same script that's on your screen right now. I'd like to know, do you all see the same script?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So here we go. We're going to move quickly. The first person's initials are PD. I'm going to play just a few seconds. Tell me what you think.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
Can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it. You know something? I have this memory from 3 months ago when we did this contest. I need to change one thing.
Share audio.
No, no, I did share audio. That I tested earlier. When I have my one screen frozen, audio does not come through, which is interesting. So I'm going to hit stop share.
Okay, me.
Actually, what I'd like you to all do is take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of what we have right now. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to take a screenshot, or just take your phone. Take a shot of the screen. 15 more seconds.
We
Down to 3
can't,
seconds.
David, we can't
Yes.
see anything on the screen right now. It says it has been paused.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping you see the script. Do you see the script?
No,
I do.
we don't.
I do.
I see the
I
script.
do.
I see it.
I do.
I
You're,
can't see the script.
I see it.
Rupa, you don't?
Nope.
Only Rupa and Durham don't
No,
see
no, no, I don't see it. It's like a black box or like a green outline, like the stuff that should be visible, it just isn't.
Okay. Here, let's do this. I'm going to share once again. Hold on.
Maybe it's
I
a
see it
permissions
now.
problem on my end.
I see
Yeah,
it now.
Okay, everyone take a screenshot quickly or take a phone photo. 10 seconds.
Okay, time's up.
Okay, I'm going to stop share. And now I'm just going to play. Okay. Here is person, their initials are PD as in Peter David. Listen.
No sound.
Oh,
It's barely.
It's really
Hear it
faint.
all.
Very faint.
well, the irony is that time I forgot to hit share sound. Yes. Hang on 1 sec. I'll call Zoom after this and find out how I can show one screen and play audio from another. But right now, Zoom does not do that for us. Or I don't know how to do that. It used to do that. There used to not be a problem with that. Okay. We'll get this. I promise you. Okay. Here is PD.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over.
Okay. Real fast. Any thoughts on that?
World did not sound enough like American English to me.
Well, I think that they don't. I think that their accent is more native. Let's not go about.
Fair.
Let's not worry about in this contest. We don't judge anyone by
Yeah.
gender of the voice, the accent of the voice. That's their voice. What about the actual delivery?
I think it was immediately engaging.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
I liked how she said enjoy.
Yeah.
She made it exciting.
Yeah. I
It
wanted
was
to
like
listen. Do you
felt
think?
like a hug.
Okay, I want everyone to think about one thing. Two things. How long do you think this video is? Minimum, at least a couple of minutes, right?
Mhm.
Do you
Too
think that
fast.
kind of energy, that sing-songiness, if you can call it that, or that push, might be a bit too much, especially for a video going into the country? Let's listen to that again. Tell me if you think this is maybe a little too much push.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
Or do you think that that kind of energy would be good for a, let's say, an hour-long video?
An hour?
Well,
That's
they
a very
wanted someone
No.
Half hour?
enthusiastic.
It's enthusiastic. Is it too much? Not enough? Do you like it?
Not to me. I thought it sounded, like you say, engaging and well, but we only heard a snippet of it. But
Yeah. That's all we're going to hear. Let's go on to number 2. Okay, we're going to do this 59 more times. The other 59, we move way, way faster. Here is AV. That's their initials. AV.
Enjoy the self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,000.
Any thoughts?
great, I thought.
Clarity in each word.
Yeah, I like the clarity and the
Very
pacing seemed
engaging
a little
as
better.
well.
It
And
was
very
slower.
authentic.
Sounded natural.
Very smooth.
Yeah. So if you had to pick a voice actor, so far we might go with the second person, but there are 58 more. We're going to go on to the next person right now. This is BR.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities.
Any thoughts?
Smooth voice.
Yeah, calming.
Yes.
I'd
Any
book
other-
that voice.
You would book that voice? You know, everyone
Indeed, I
remember
would.
your job. If you're playing the part of the audition, your job is to pick one person. This is what we go through when you cast. It's hard sometimes, right? We have 3, maybe we have 3 decent choices already. Let's keep going through. This next person is JM. We're going to listen to JM here. Remember to keep notes, because later on I'm going to say to you, whose initials do you think should get the job?
Gendra McIntosh.
Right now we know who it is.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await.
Okay. Any thoughts?
And I'm under the bus.
Yeah, I'm proud of you for coming out. Listen, any thoughts on the voice? On that delivery?
He was very present.
I like that word for that. Present. Yeah, it was present. Yes. I want to get you all discussing this. The next person is MJ. Here's MJ.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
Okay. So MJ, when you get it, number 1, how many of you noticed the audio quality was poor?
Right. Yep.
The
And I also-
delivery kind of faded off on.
Yeah, I
at
lost the last
sentence.
part of what she said.
Yeah, and with music, well, actually, I want to say this, Rodney, I want to say this differently. For everyone who's new to voiceover, for example, you may have heard the last word because you were looking at the script and your brain knows what to listen for, you hear it, but what about someone who doesn't have the script in front of them? There's background music. That last word is gone. Unless you want an engineer to play the volume of every word or compress it. Yeah, it's and there was a pause in there, so we can, I think, pretty much pass MJ. The next person we're going on to here is KH.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
Low volume puts someone at a
Low volume.
disadvantage.
Mm.
Yeah. Big disadvantage because it's hard to hear that person. People are very likely to just go on to the next person, and we're doing that. So KH may have been a good read, but we're moving on. This is LL.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200.
I think it lacked energy. I didn't feel excited about this.
It sounded really flat.
Sounded like they
But
were
I heard
actually
that
reading
one.
from the script.
Yes.
I'm
willing
like-
to- And interestingly, if we went back now to the beginning and listened to the first couple, you may have more comments. This is what I want you to get your ears listening for. The next person is RM.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await.
He won.
Well, no, hang on a
He's a
second.
contender.
Excellent.
Wait, I want to go
Excellent.
back. Wait. Hang on a second. I want to go back and look at the directions here. Hang on. It's family tours. It's a series of family tours. I'm not thinking that an announcer style of voice works for a
Right.
family tour. Let's see what else it says. Friendliness. It says keep customers feeling inspired. Hard sell voice to me is about sales, not inspiration. It says the directions say clarity, which he was very clear. It says friendliness. I think that clarity, and it says clarity especially important for non-native English customers. I think a hard sell, an American hard sell, which is called a puke style. I kid you not, it's called the puke. That style, you can look it up online. It's radio broadcasters call it the puke. That style may not be I don't think it's necessarily appropriate for non-native English customers looking for a friendly voice for a family tour.
He reminds me of getting on a Disney ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is quite announcerish. Let's listen to a little bit of that as an educational. Listen
Great
again.
voice, though.
Well,
yeah, it's a great voice, but is it right for this?
No.
No.
Exactly, it's not right for this. If I was casting this on my own, I would have already been on to the next person. But let's just listen to a bit more. Think about this for family tours, international family tours.
welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers.
That stuff was so fast, those words.
Yeah.
With music in the background, I could not figure out those words. Yeah, it's a great voice, but it's pushed. It's not natural. It's not right for this.
Sounds like a car salesman.
Yes, which is not right for family tours, especially international family tours. Great voice, wrong place. Okay, that was RM. We're moving on to KF.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 12.
Any thoughts on her?
Audio quality.
Well,
I
audio.
didn't
Everyone
hear
has
that.
audio quality. Tell me, what about her audio quality?
It was like this static, like baseline static in the background.
Yep. And what about? I thought the first word was almost a little too sensual for family.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds like for a spa or something.
Yeah. The spa is not going to be friendly quality to keep me engaged and inspired. I think the direction said inspired. Let's move on to JG.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
Some words will get lost behind the music. He goes so low. He's working the words. That's not natural. That wouldn't be right for a family tour service. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it sounds like it would go great for a monster truck rally, honestly.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, great for monster trucks, And if I'm taking the time when casting to jot down notes and categorize everyone. Oh yeah, let me save this person for monster trucks. Let me save this person for hard sell. Let me save this person for meditation spa. Let me save, but I'm not going to do that. So these you have seconds with someone. Okay, we've gone through 10. We have 50 more. We'll start going even faster in a moment. For those of you who are doing this class for the first time, do you have any questions? Really, for anyone? Does anyone have any questions at this point? But especially for someone doing this for the first time.
First timer, I have one.
Yes.
This is were you expecting an audition, like 15 seconds worth of material, or the whole script?
Well, I'm a.
I mean, obviously, we're only playing the first part, and I actually wasn't sure what you were looking for this contest.
When we're casting, it's typically we listen to a few seconds. We find the 3 or 4 people who seem most appropriate, and then we may go and listen to the entire audition.
Okay. And if you do that, are you expecting to hear the entire script or a 15-second excerpt they chose?
I prefer to hear the entire script. A lot of people are anti that. A lot of people say, I'm not going to waste my time sending an entire script. I'll tell you, send the entire script, because so often clients will say, that last sentence, that's the key sentence. That's our slogan, our tagline. That's the wrap up, the sell, whatever it is. And we want to compare that from voice actor to voice actor. And if you don't get there, then you lose that opportunity. Okay. I've seen voice actors say, I'll just read the first half. They can tell. Sometimes they can't. Sometimes we need to hear, how much stamina do you have? How much consistency do you have? How much character development do you have? How long-term engagement. Can you engage us for 3 minutes or 4 minutes? If you give us 10 seconds, that's hard to, I have an analogy here, Nathan. If you give us 10 seconds, it's like trying to buy a car and the auto dealer says, you can test drive the car. You can drive the car 3 feet. You'd say, I can't tell in 3 feet. Well, I can't tell in 3 seconds. So sometimes I need to hear that whole thing, but I certainly don't want to hear the entire 5-minute script from 60 people. Does that make sense, Nathan?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
So that's
Okay.
best practice then.
I'll
Read the
always
whole
do
thing.
always read the whole script. Yeah. It's generally best.
Thank you.
Okay, we're moving on to Li.
Unless it's specified to
Yes.
read.
Okay, yes, unless it's specified. This is Li.
Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable self-guided journey to Udaipur.
Does the script say hey? I'm not looking at it.
Yes.
Or did he add that hey?
No.
Yeah, no, it's
No.
hey. Oh,
Yeah.
does it just say fellow? I thought it said hey.
It says, "Hey, fellow adventure seekers."
Oh, does
Yeah,
it? Okay.
it does say
Oh,
hey.
cool. Okay. It didn't. Okay, I just didn't remember that word. Thoughts on Li's voice? I think it was Li. Li. Any thoughts on Li?
I liked it.
Very smooth.
Engaging.
I thought it was nice.
Yeah.
It was engaging.
Yeah.
I liked it
Well,
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was engaging, but I do still feel like it was pushing a little bit.
It
It's
was
still
pushing a little bit.
Yeah,
Yep.
little push.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But that could be a voice that we could hire and say, just tone it down a little bit. It was not out of the ballpark.
Yeah.
Moving on to S.
I need 30 heartbeats. I need them heartbeats when you come in the front door.
See, that person has to mute their microphone. Okay, this is SD.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from
Once we hear a reverb like that, we've got to hit stop and move on. Does anyone know does everyone know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you hear the room echo, yeah.
Yeah, you're hearing that. Yeah, that echo, that's gone. Okay. That person submitted a second one and a third one. We're moving on. JT.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,000.
Too much.
He's got a good voice for radio.
A bit exaggerated though.
But it's too much for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
This is-
sounds a bit like documentary.
Yeah. I'm sure all of you watch documentaries on National Geographic, on Discovery, on not only National Geographic, but National Geographic Kids called Nat Geo Kids. This Discovery for Kids. There's so many channels out there, and you usually don't hear that forced voice. Moving on here. Next is LT.
Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers.
I want to hear that welcome again.
Welcome to Udaipur.
What do you think of this one?
It's very welcoming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
I
welcoming.
think it's a bit tense. That welcome is a bit tense. Like it should be more warm, like welcome.
Thought it was warm.
Well, to the man who just said that sounded almost too sensual to me. This is we're looking for a family here, right? And this simulated audition is for a family, just family documentary, so family travel plans. I thought it was quite nice. It was a little different. It took me. I needed to hear it the second time. I would save that one as well. Right now, I have marked down 3 on the short list. Let's move on to NK.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities.
Was that sigh a part of the recording, or was that live?
I think that was live. Yeah, I do double check. Yeah, let me play this again. This is NK.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await.
Any thoughts on NK?
It's good. It may be a little fast.
I'd shortlist it.
I thought it was good.
I thought.
Yeah,
I thought it was good.
Yeah, I liked it. I might put that one out as a fourth possibility here. We're moving to AK.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,000.
A little too much, right? We'd said the direction said family and inspirational, which that's inspiring. I don't know. That's not that bad. It's a little pushed. What are your thoughts, everyone?
I kind of like it. This is the kind of voice that would engage kids a bit more.
Yeah, it would. That was AK. Let's write that one down here.
There's a bit of a hard sell, but
It's a little bit of a hard sell. Okay, let's play.
It's cute and perky.
Yeah, I got Disney Family.
Yeah. Let's listen to just 2 seconds of AK again. Here goes.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from
That's 2 seconds. Okay. MC.
Okay.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
Choppy. He stopped a little at the beginning.
Choppy too.
Choppy is one of the worst things you can do when you're auditioning. Yes. Be smooth. Next, we're going into TK.
Enjoy the self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200.
Clear, concise. Oh, that was nice.
That was excellent.
Yeah.
That was very reedy.
Kind of wanted to hear that once more.
Yeah, I thought it was a little flat.
Yeah.
Let's listen again. I don't want to start playing too many multiple times. This is a TK.
Enjoy the self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventurers.
Yeah, you should get some variety.
Yeah. Felt
I'm
very
adding her.
safe.
See, now what happens is if we end up with, let's say, almost everything as a short list, then we have to start the whole process over again. So we want to be really selective as to which ones we check off. At least I should. So we're moving on to DA.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
So a little dramatic for me.
Yeah.
This is ML.
Profitez de cette visite audio guidée proposée par World Tours. Plus de 1,200 villes vous attendent.
So they took the liberty to translate that into French. So it seems a little fast to me, though I like the voice. I'm not sure why it's given in French. It's possible someone in our office said that it's okay to do that and didn't tell me. I don't think that'd be the case, but...
Did she finish
David,
up?
what were the initials?
ML.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Did she happen to do it again in English?
That's a good question. Let me open that up again. We'll see.
Profitez de cette visite audio guidée
I'm going to jump to the about 3/4 of the way through the audio file.
proposée par World Tours. Plus de 1,200 villes vous attendent.
It's all in French.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, she started over again. So, yeah.
Okay. We're moving on. It's a nice voice though, but
yeah,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do with French. It's not what we're looking for, so I'm going to move on and not flag it here. SA.
Enjoy this self-guided tour.
It's too slow, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's
Yes, it's too slow.
Yep. Here's DA.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities.
Not quite. It sounds a little reedy.
Yeah.
I would like them to just have more fun with their words, to be more fluent with their words, have more fun when they read. It's great voice though. JB.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200.
To me, that just sounds like they're throwing words at me.
Yeah.
We're moving on to SH.
Enjoy.
Okay, so noise up front. And I hit play, and then there was like 2.5 seconds of noise. So that can turn a casting team right off. We're moving on to TO.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
A little pushed again. Everyone agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's KM.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tour.
Also, too pushed. Here's F as in Frank P. FP.
Welcome to Udaipur. Hey!
That echo, it gets in the way of auditions. Also, as I was hitting stop, I realized that they didn't pause between sentences 1 and 2. It would be like you took the script and you removed the punctuation marks. I mean, that would be insane to remove the punctuation marks, yet that's exactly what we're getting back. So that one is out. We're moving on
I have a question.
Yes.
say if someone read the first line announcery, but when it said welcome to, they were more conversational.
I don't even know if we get there.
Yeah, that's my bad then.
So first impression, right?
Right.
This is true of anything. When you walk into the grocery store, the grocery stores usually put produce right in the front because it's the most colorful, nicest looking thing. It's the first impression of a store, right? If you are hiring a photographer and you're looking through their portfolio, they probably put a more impressive photo up front to grab attention. If they put their worst photo up front, you may not even look to their second and third photos. If you can't get the beginning of your audition right, then why would a client hire you? Because every script has a beginning. You need to be able to nail the beginning. I'm hoping a lot of you know that the technique to nail the beginning is to use a lead in. That's a word or a short sentence that you add to the beginning of the script to kind of launch into emotion. Read it out loud. Try to warm up on some other words. And then go into the script. And then before you send your script to the client, you just delete that little warm-up section. We call it a lead-in. Okay, we're moving on to VA.
Enjoy the self-guided tour.
That's the one we did listen to. I wasn't sure of that. Okay. This is IE.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over
A little reedy again, right?
Reading flat.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're moving to BA.
This was misplaced.
Enjoy the self-guided tour.
I think that's a little too slow. What do you feel? Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking for more participation from everyone. The more you talk this stuff out loud, the easier it will come. And the more you talk it out loud, when you talk it out loud, it's going to force you to listen more, and then you'll be better adept at directing your own auditions.
Can you hear me when I talk?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoever that is, that La Georgia?
Yeah, my head is down while I'm writing.
No, hey, La Georgia. Hi.
Hi.
Here is IG.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours, over 1,200 cities away.
It's a little too exact for me.
A little clinical.
Oh, what a great word.
Low energy.
Who said clinical? Is that Peggy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a great word. Yeah, it's a little clinical sounding. It's a great word for that.
Yeah.
Here's SH.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200.
So, I thought the first word. Yeah, interestingly, I do too. I didn't like the first word, but I couldn't hit stop fast enough, and I'm happy because I like the second and third and fourth and fifth words. Let's go back and listen to that first word. Quick education here.
Okay.
I feel like the first word, it took her a moment to kind of get into character, which is precisely why you should add a couple of words before your script as a warm-up. Just like singers who sing on stage, they warm up. They sing some scale before they sing their song.
Oh, that's
and
a good
then same
point.
thing, you read a couple of words out loud. Even read the first sentence of the script 2 times in a row. Planning on only keeping the second one. Use the first time through as a warm-up and then delete it before you send in your audition. Let's go back and listen to this person again.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
Can you hear that the first sentence, the first word is lacking smile?
Yes.
If it was faster on my fingers, I would have hit stop. Now I'm going to add her to the short list. That was
SH.
SH. Okay. We're moving on to EE.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200.
Can some of you hear the volume of some of the words disappear?
Yeah.
That makes it hard for an engineer because if we mix music in the background, as came up on a previous recording today, sometimes the voice will be clear over the music and sometimes the
I'm
voice will
getting
be
some
gone.
echo, David.
Yeah, is that Mary? Someone just unmuted their microphone. Thanks, Mary. Yeah, the music will cover some of the words. So that person is out. That's when you can use something called the compressor. Well, number one, try to keep your own volume a bit more consistent. Number two, if you notice that your volume is inconsistent, then use a compressor. A compressor is built into every single DAW has a compressor built in. A compressor helps balance out the volume. It brings the louder words down in level and it brings the lower words up in volume. Well, the higher words, louder words down in volume and the softer words up in volume. It evens out the volume. We're moving on to LW.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await.
The first word is a little fast. With music, it might be hard for the ears to adapt. But what do you think of that one, everyone?
Nice voice.
Flat.
Nice voice.
What do you think about the pronunciation of tours? That was interesting.
I didn't notice that. I was going to say.
Didn't notice. Listen
Got
back.
it,
This is
put it
LW, everyone. Listen to LW.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over
Tours.
Tours. I'm not sure if that's a dialectal thing, like an accent or something. Could be. Then maybe I'm unfamiliar with. It's a little fast for me. With the music over it's going to be a little too fast.
1,200 cities await. Welcome to Udaipur.
And she started again, slower, more slowly.
It's not relaxed.
We're moving on to EH.
Enjoy this self-guided.
The level is very low. That kicks that person out. You need good quality. Here's RK.
Enjoy the self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Welcome to...
Await.
What do you think of that one, everyone?
She's like me. She likes to pronounce.
If I'm making a face, it's probably out.
She dropped the word tours. It's like tours went off a cliff.
Interesting. Cameron, what did you say?
I said, if I'm making a face, it's probably out. So if I close an eye and turn my mouth downward, it's probably not impressive, and so I'll have to say it's out. Sorry.
And I'm not looking at faces. I'm looking at the background of our database. I don't see faces.
That's fair enough.
You pressed on the word wait.
Okay, I want to hear this one again. I thought there was some good stuff in this RK. Hang on.
Enjoy the self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await.
The wait is a little reedy. It's a little announcery. Oh, wait. It is a little reedy. There's about 1.5 seconds of blank space before the audition begins. That's not great because when we have trigger finger, if we don't hear something like within a second, sometimes we just hit stop and we move right on. Moving on to G.
Didn't have enough emotion with it. The enjoy didn't have enough. Didn't have enough enjoyment behind it.
I felt like a previous person. I felt that the first word could have had more smile. Absolutely. GB is next.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Well,
I like that one. It had some personality.
I liked it too.
Good pacing.
I found it clear and concise. I felt the voice was quite engaging.
Good. I'm happy to hear some more comments. I want to hear more and more comments. This is RD.
Hey, it's Ryan DeVries. Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await.
Getting a little announcery by the end there, right?
Yeah, it was a little performative at the end.
GG.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await.
What was that noise I heard?
Oh my God.
Did someone hear a noise?
Thought I did.
It was a click.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back and listen again.
Enjoy this self-guided.
Oh, yeah, on that first word.
Well, this was more toward the middle.
This self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await.
Maybe somebody hit something.
Yeah, it could have been some. I thought.
Yeah, I think that was me.
Ah,
Sorry.
No, that's okay. You almost cost someone the audition.
Oh my goodness! Oh no.
Yeah, when we listen to this stuff, we listen on headphones. We listen for mouth clicks. We listen for sibilance. We listen for popping. We listen for ambience in the background of the recording. We listen for audio levels, everything has to sound right. You need to look for your voice to be captured well, right? So it's the way you read and the way you capture it. It's both important. Moving on to MW. Only a few left here. MW.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200.
Seems flat to me.
Sounds very tired.
Yeah.
Here's
Tired. Yeah, it sounds a little tired.
Yep. Here's DS.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from.
Ooh, the
Nope.
emphasis is on the wrong syllable.
Yeah, the syllable was a little odd there. Here is NM.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tour.
Very fast with music. Yeah. I would like to know, did anyone hear that not being too fast? In other words, did anyone think that was a good speed? Keeping in mind that I don't think the imagery is going to be moving super quickly. I don't think the music will be super fast. I don't think that a very fast tempo would work here. Did anyone like the tempo?
No, it was too fast.
No.
So that's the thing, everyone. Listen for your first word. Make sure the first word nails it. Make sure you begin in character. Use some warm-up words if you have to get into character. Okay. TS.
Enjoy this self-guided.
Too slow, right?
So
A little
it's just
dramatic.
way.
So
Dramatic,
dramatic.
Yeah.
See, here's TP.
Enjoy this.
Hear that noise in the beginning when I hit it? The noise, that person is out. MW.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
It's okay.
I felt like,
That's
yeah,
natural.
I felt like, but everything's going down. I felt like she kept going down in pitch. I wanted her to come up a little bit to be a bit brighter. Let me play that again.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from.
Enjoy the self-guided tour.
Yeah.
As opposed to enjoy the self-guided tour instead of coming up a little bit. It just felt like with the music in the background for family tours, it's going down a little bit too much. A little too declarative
World
sounding.
Tours.
That's kind of a Valley Girl.
No, Valley Girl would
No.
be the opposite. Valley Girl would go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's AS.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
Interestingly, the first word was a little slower, which is good, so people have a chance to catch up with the voice. It didn't have that smile. I feel like a lot of first words are missing smile. You have to begin the character. Let's listen to that one again.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200.
If you're promoting world tours, do you think it makes sense to go down and pitch on tours from world tours? Or do you think it makes sense to go up like this from world tours?
Up.
Yeah, up.
Definitely
Yeah.
up, yeah.
Go up for sure.
And yeah, so if we are going to hire a voice actor and myself or another director are going to direct them, then we can tell the voice actor come up. But this job said that it's for a series of videos. More than likely, the voice actor will be sent the scripts and they'll be asked to record them on their own. So we need someone who can catch the stuff on their own. So I like that person, their voice, I should say, but I'm going to pass that. We're moving to AW.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities.
Similar. Now, good volume. This is one of the louder reads. It sounds good, right? It really stands out because the volume is there. I think we have some that might be a bit more just right for this particular script. So I'm going to pass on that one. KS.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,000.
Announcery.
Yeah, a little announcer, yeah. PP here.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities away.
So that's a little draggy.
Yeah.
Not enthusiastic.
Disinterested.
Here's BB.
Enjoy this self-guided.
Just so you know, I hit play and there was nothing for about 2.5 seconds. That 2.5 seconds seems like an eternity. Let me hit play again. I'm hitting play right now.
No.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
2.5 seconds.
And then he sounds pushy. Pushed.
I don't hear it as pushed. I hear it as a little draggy. If anyone feels differently, speak up as we go through. Okay, we have like 5 more here. Next is MT.
Well,
Lots of noise. Move right on. Here's AT.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
We get that announcer style again.
It's a radio, yeah.
WW.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await.
Oh, I wish there was more.
Part of enjoy.
Say that again.
I think I didn't hear the first part of enjoy.
Let's go back.
Yeah, I'm
and
the
see if it's
same
there.
on that one.
I heard it.
Okay, let me play WW again.
I think it was nice.
Enjoy this
Oh, yeah. Hang on, everyone.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200.
So, Ronnie, that was you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For everyone, when you send in an audition, always have a quarter of a second of space before the audition begins. I would not have your voice begin at 000. Give it a quarter of a second, because some audio players take a moment to sort of catch up. Sometimes you hit play and it doesn't go right away. If your computer system is working hard on something else or downloading files elsewhere, you're on a Zoom call with video, it might take a moment for your system to catch up. Give it that quarter of a second. Otherwise, your system may cut off part of a word. This time the word is here. I'm just kind of mentioning something that tends to be important. What do you think of this voice? Honestly, I don't remember it now. I'd like to play it again here.
I like it.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await.
I think it walks the line of being for adults and being for kids, because it has that sort of fun energy for a child, but it's clear enough for adults and not too sing-songy.
And engaging, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great voice.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Okay.
For kids.
Here's SG.
Enjoy the self-guided tour from World Tours.
Now you realize that this one is fast, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice voice too. Just
Nice
a little,
voice.
very, really nice voice. Nice flow, nice energy, but a little too fast. With music in the background, it would be hard to hear the words or hard to decipher the words. Here's RG.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await.
The ends of the sentence is going down. It's very much a broadcaster sound. And it to my ears, is taking away from the flavor of this and is making it just a little too salesy.
Most of the men are announcery.
They are in this particular script. I've not had that before. I don't know why in this particular script. This is not a commercial. This is a series of videos. Here's the last one. It is CG.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Welcome to Udaipur.
She was smiling.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like her too.
I like that one.
It's a little announcery, but it works.
She was smiling.
Very clear and concise, which I feel is important.
I am pretty certain that if I went back and played the first couple that a lot of you liked, you'd say, yeah, I think we've heard better. And better is the wrong word to use. More appropriate voices for this particular script.
That was
I'm going to play back 6. I'm sorry, what?
That was only 56. You've got 4 more to go.
Yeah,
He's
a couple
counting.
people sent. Yeah, one person had 3 and one person had 2 or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so I think that one person who we played the first one of had 3, and I think there was another 2 or something. So I'd like to play back 6 of them. Let's play just about 10 seconds or maybe 15 seconds of 6 of them. Let's start to drill down. Who's going to walk away? Who would you pick?
7.
Between 3 and 56.
Here's my question. Before I play back these last few here. Again, for those of you for anyone, and especially for those of you doing this for the first time, what are your takeaways? What is interesting? Real short comments, though. Please, real short comments, because then we'll play 10 or 15 seconds of 6 of them. Any thoughts? Any takeaways? What? Tell me. I want to hear your voices.
Yes. Well, it
A lot
tells
of
us exactly, how to position our voices.
I think I'd make the announcer mistake.
I'd probably put myself out. I'll admit it.
Now you know. And so, Cameron, are you hearing this stuff? When you hear someone who sounds announcery, are you hearing it?
Absolutely. I hear
Good.
it in the way they present, and I can hear it in the way I might even try to, read it. And I'm like, ew, I don't want to do that. Just being honest.
Tell us how you really feel.
With
Okay,
mine,
comment. Yes.
In order to stay away from the announcer, mine was too slow. So that's got to find that happy medium.
Yeah, read into it. Use a lead in. Let's work backward. Going back to CG, which was the last one we heard. We're going to work backward now through 6 of them. This time I'm playing about 10 to 15 seconds. Here goes. This is CG. This is when you want to keep more careful notes. We're going to listen to 6 of these. And at the end, we'll do a tally. Which of these 6 people would get first, like the pick? Who's going to be picked to win this particular script? Who would be your second choice and who would be your third choice? Here is CG. Listen.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable self-guided journey to Udaipur.
Okay, thoughts?
He was smiling the entire time.
She was smiling, but it started to sound announcery through there.
Yes.
I don't know. I think she got
There's
the
a slight
attention
element of
the whole family
announcery. A slight.
Mildly, yeah.
On the word tours, she would drop it. That's right.
That's part of that slight announcer. Yes. We're going to go back now and listen to about 15 seconds of WW.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers, get ready to embark on an unforgettable self-guided journey to Udaipur.
I really like her.
Nice.
I like it.
Me too.
Nice.
And like you said, engaging for both kids and kids
Yeah.
and families.
I imagined myself being on a air train, getting to a gate, and it just made me feel like I'm engaged. I want to listen more.
The voice feels very safe.
Trustworthy, even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Here is GB.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Welcome to Udaipur. Hey.
Pronunciation.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't pronounce that word right. He ran over it.
And that is when a client might say, you're out because you haven't done your homework.
Oh.
Okay, we have 3 more here to listen to. I'm going back in time to listen to NK.
NK. Is that one of mine? Yes, it was. Okay.
That's 15, right?
Okay, here's NK.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable self-guided journey to Udaipur.
Okay, any thoughts?
It started going flat a little bit.
Going down, yeah.
That was excellent, but what about the TK?
Oh, the TK. I did not write down as one of the top ones. I had it in my second level.
TK was clear and excellent, but it was flat, slightly flat.
Yeah, so I have them in that in between. Did anyone else have TK on their top list?
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Not.
That makes sense. We got some yeses and some nos, and for me, it was in the middle. We're going back to I have LT on mine.
LT.
Here's LT.
Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers, get ready to embark on an unforgettable self-guided journey to Udaipur, India's.
So someone said the welcome was too sensual, but I didn't think so.
Let me go back and listen to that welcome again. Here's the welcome again, everyone.
Welcome to Udaipur.
That is not a sensual welcome.
Yeah, there's nothing sensual about that.
No.
Yes, maybe there was we did have someone who had a sensual welcome, but I don't think it was that person.
Yep. Her voice is just deep and smooth. Well, how can I say it? Warm, but it's not. She just has a naturally sensual voice. That's what it sounds like.
Okay, well, we have I've played 4 of these 6 so far that I had flagged. One of those people were out, so we're down. We have 3, and I have 2 more to play. We have LI next.
It's 11.
Here's LI.
Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable self-guided journey to Udaipur, India's most enchanting.
That seems a little announcerish.
Yeah, but you forgot the beginning. Where's the first sentence?
Where's the first sentence? Let me go back.
Welcome to Udaipur.
Yeah,
hey, fellow adventure
missed that.
seekers.
Yeah, he missed the part of the script.
Gravelly.
Little too salesy.
Gravelly.
Yeah. Okay, last one is JM. It was one of the first ones here, JM.
Number 4. That was choppy.
JM, here it is.
Jindra McIntosh, 2 takes. Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours.
Seems too slow now.
Yeah, it does.
We're left at this point with 3.
Hmm.
Let's listen to the 3. Maybe I'll play 30 seconds of the 3. We'll tally together first, second, and third place.
Okay.
Okay.
What are the initials of the 3 you left with, David?
LT, WW, and CG.
CG. Okay.
Here's LT. I'm going to play 30 seconds this time.
Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers, get ready to embark on an unforgettable self-guided journey to Udaipur, India's most enchanting city, featuring its perfect oasis, the best resort in town. So pack your bags and get ready to explore incredible views, luxurious amenities, and the ideal visiting season at your own pace. During your tour, you'll enjoy stunning views, wander Lake Piccola's shores for palaces reflected in turquoise.
Okay. There's LT before we comment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back and listen to WW. 30 seconds of WW.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers, get ready to embark on an unforgettable self-guided journey to Udaipur, India's most enchanting city, featuring its perfect oasis, the best resort in town. So pack your bags and get ready to explore incredible views, luxurious amenities, and the ideal visiting season at your own pace.
And last, everyone, CG. 30 seconds.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable self-guided journey to Udaipur, India's most enchanting city, featuring its perfect oasis, the best resort in town. So pack your bags and get ready to explore incredible views, luxurious amenities, and the ideal visiting season at your own pace.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it the 53
because I'm listening to all of that. I'm sorry. I'm listening to all that with my announcer ear, and I'm just out. I'm sorry.
I have a question, David.
Yes.
That last one that you played, and it may just be because I'm listening on my phone, but it sounded like there was either a lisp or too much DS in that one. Did you notice that, or is it just me?
There is a de-esser going on. I believe that's not quite set
Yeah.
100% of the right way, but yeah.
I just wanted to know if it, I just wanted to be clear.
Yeah, usually, at least when we record, we always request audio from home studios to be raw. We don't want de-essers or declickers or anything. We'd rather just fix it on, process it ourselves. We have 3 people here. One is going to get first place, 1 second, and 1 third. I say something I said something at the beginning. I'll say it again at now. Like ultimately, I get to choose. Sorry, everyone. But I worked hard to be at this position. But that said, I do greatly want to hear what you've said.
I think
And
2, 3, 1.
Well, let's go by the initials. And I want to point out that this doesn't mean that a person is better than someone else. This is that their voice and the way they use their voice is more appropriate for something. How many of you think LT should grab that first spot? Anyone? LT for first?
I'd say third.
Yeah. I got him third.
Third.
Yeah,
I had her
was
in third
thinking
also.
around the third for that, yeah.
Yep. She's my own third.
Oh,
okay,
LT
what
is
about
a lady? Okay.
3 times a lady? What about WW?
First.
I had first
Yeah,
place.
her first too.
I love the variety
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
read.
WW was
Yeah.
She nailed it.
And did anyone have CG for first?
I
Cricket.
actually wanted to hear CG and WW one more time because I was kind of torn between both.
That's Angela?
I still have to say TK was excellent, but no one chose that.
Well, there's a lot of good people here. There really are a lot. Let's not. My bad. I should not say people. I want to stick with voices. A lot of good voices here. Let me play WW again and CG. Okay, just 10 seconds. You ready?
Okay.
During your tour.
Okay, so let me start with WW. 10 seconds of WW, or 15 seconds.
Okay.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers, get ready to embark on an unforgettable self-guided journey to Udaipur.
And 15 seconds of CG.
Enjoy this self-guided tour from World Tours. Over 1,200 cities await. Welcome to Udaipur. Hey, fellow adventure seekers. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable self-guided journey to Udaipur.
I want all of you to think about what is going to match video. Everyone think about that. What is going to match video?
my thoughts are CG.
CG.
Hits a couple more. It just
Definitely CG.
paces it well.
The CG seemed more engaging to me.
I think CG is more adult and WW is more child friendly.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that I did like WW, but once she got into Hey Adventure Seekers, I feel like it pulled back the pace a lot. And it felt a little bit like I wasn't expecting that, and it kind of was a little jarring.
Sorry,
going back.
are you talking about, I missed one part. Did you say that was about WW or about
Yes,
CG?
about WW. Yeah, I thought by the time she actually got into the script, she slowed down and it felt a little unnatural. So I would say CG would be one.
Yeah, I listened to all of this from the perspective of how the voice will match to video. And my choice will be CG as first.
Okay.
WW second, which it seems like we're all half on. It seems like almost all of us, if not all of us, are thinking WW and CG are first and second place. Except Mary, I think you're liking, you're really up there for TK.
I am. I had her.
You're TK's biggest fan. You have to find out who that person is.
Number one, I do.
And then we have LT in third place. Okay, what we do now is we will write on our side in the office tomorrow or the next day. We'll write up an article on what was it about CG's voice that captured our attention. What may have been a turnoff? Does it lose energy at some point throughout that minute-long audition? And then we'll do the same for WW and LT, and we will publish that, and that will come out in a newsletter.
Okay.
Okay. So, biggest takeaway? I've asked this twice. I'm asking a third time. I want to hear some comments. Big takeaway. Short. I want short phrases. What are your big takeaways? It's you're here. Are you hearing differently? Are you hearing? What are you thinking? Can you audition differently now? Can you audition more appropriately for a script?
Well,
Anything.
I was thinking that I should do exactly what I do when I sing. When I am rehearsing scripts, when I'm singing, I record myself and I play it back so that I can hear how did that sound? What did I need to do? And I thought I need to do the same exercise when I am reading a script so that I can hear the variances and what I need to fix. I also found this activity value added in the perspective of what am I listening for based on what the instructions are, what specifically am I listening for. So it helped me a lot in self-coaching.
Fabulous.
I agree with her wholeheartedly. I sing as well, so I get it.
Awesome. Amazing.
Yeah, I would like to add one thing. In this script, the first part was a general kind of information, and then the script started with "Welcome to Udaipur." So it was a kind of difficult for me to understand how to differentiate between these two parts, the first sentence and the "Welcome to Udaipur" part.
Let's talk about that briefly. I'm going to share the screen here.
Yeah, that's, I think, our best would be different.
So, who said that? Who had that question?
Yeah, Priyanka.
Priyanka.
Dixit.
Okay, Priyanka. Always imagine that you are creating the video. So, what would be shown during the video? Actually, you know what? During this part, here it is. Priyanka. When the voice actor says exploring credible views, what do you think is being shown on the video? Anyone, real fast. What's being shown?
Sunsets, sunrises, yeah.
Sure, something like that. Sunsets. Do you think it's the same video here, or do you think it's or same footage, or something different now?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
So same. So if there's a beautiful sunrise during incredible views, do you think when the voice actor says luxurious amenities, we still see the sunrise? Or do you think there's something else that we're looking at?
No, now you're looking at the inside of the hotel.
Luxurious amenities, yeah.
Yes, we're looking at the inside of a hotel. Everyone, how long does it take to look at a video or footage and take it in? You need to see it for what, a couple of seconds?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
At least a second or two. I don't think any of the voice actors left enough time. If I was directing someone on an audition, I would have them leave more space after reviews. So Priyanka, when you read, always read to or try to match your voice to what the video is. I would have said to explore incredible views, luxurious amenities, and the ideal. And those pauses are there because the people listening have seen the video. They know what's happening on the video. And if you leave space, then you kind of sync your voice to the video. You're showing the client that you match. You're a better match for everything. So as you read, Priyanka, keep thinking what is being shown. What might the music sound like? Think about the energy level that's trying to be conveyed. Maybe one part is more salesy and should have a bit more of a sales a feel to it. Maybe one part is somewhere they talk about beautiful spas and you want to be a bit more sensual or something, or they talk about adult nightlife or something like whatever the script is, match your voice to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I say something?
Of course.
And again, just coming back to this after 7 years ago, the three takeaways, the smile, which I don't remember as much back 7 years ago, and I think that's very, very important. The announcery and the choppy. And those three things, I think, I'm taken away in terms of any future work to avoid.
Those are excellent things to take away.
Thank you.
It's been fun. I really enjoy these contest wrap-ups, and I've enjoyed your input, and I felt like all of you began like a little quiet, not tired, quiet. And as we went through, I heard more and more comments, and that was great. Always picture yourself just having to listen to 50 auditions and what's going to happen. And make sure you nail the first word. First impression is so key, everyone. You've learned it today.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. You'll see our write-up in the newsletter in a few days.
Yeah.
A new contest will go up in a few days on our website. That lasts for 3 months. And then we'll have another one of these in 3 months.